just for fun, guys, we're going to see how fast I can build a diff. Get the grease ready. No, oh my god, that would have been bad. I have a fan going. I almost blew the grease onto my lap after I poured it. It's hot in here. I am going to get all the pieces out first, out of the bags. That's kind of cheating, but not really. Is that fan too loud? You guys are just going to have to deal with it because it is hot. Alright, ready? Yo. Oh god. This is taking too much time. Oh, that took too much time. That was nice. That fell right in. Am I going under 5 minutes? That is, there's a little bit of air in there. Dang it! Come on, we're going under 5 minutes. Under 5 minutes. Woo! What's y'all's guess? What's y'all's guess on how long it took me to build that dip? I didn't even check it. Oh yeah. Feels buttery smooth. What's y'all's guess? In the comments, tell me what you think I built that diff in. Boom. 4 minutes and 56 seconds. Not bad. Not bad. It's weird. 4 minutes, 56 seconds to build a diff. 2 months to build a car. What is up, guys? My name is Mark Santamaria. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the RC vlog. Guys, last night I did some club racing. And a lot of you guys wanted me to kind of film and record my comeback. If you didn't check it out yet, I did a video the other day where I was basically in denial about me not being fast anymore. I'm not fast anymore. I used to be pretty relevant, and I'm not anymore. People were telling me to just become a pit dad, to retire. I'm not going to do that. I decided instead that I was going to put in the time and the work. So I did go club racing the other day, and I did it differently. I did it to get better, and I'm going to tell you what I did, what I changed. So the main thing I changed was my mindset. So typically when I go club racing, I'm thinking socialize, meet people, hang out, have a good time. And that's one way I'm going to think. Or the other way I'm thinking is I'm going out there to win. The reason why I feel like I have to go out there to win every time is I've become not relevant from a speed perspective, but people know who I am in the RC industry. So as soon as someone sees me up there, they're usually like, let's try to beat Mark. And Ryan Lutz, and by no means am I saying I'm at the level of Ryan Lutz, but Ryan Lutz did this one post a while back where he talked about every time, like being a pro driver, every time you set your car on the track, they're expecting wonderful things. Same thing with me, even though I'm obviously not at that level, people are expecting to see me drive really, really well. So I put pressure on myself to do good. So I'm trying to win, but I'm also trying to socialize, where this time when I came in, my mindset was completely different. First off, I wasn't worried about winning. What I really wanted to do was improve. I wanted to improve. So whenever my mindset's set to winning, I'm thinking consistency. Like, I know people are gonna make mistakes. I'm just gonna try to be consistent. I'm gonna try to finish solid, and that's how I'm gonna win. This time, again, wasn't worried about winning. I was worried about improving, and the way I wanted to improve is I wanted to improve my speed. I went speed over consistency. My thought process there is if I was able to go fast, it just took practice to get the consistency down. So what I did was, again, I was just trying to go fast. Every qualifier, every round, every time I put my car on track, I tried to go a little bit faster and faster. If you're asking how I did that, how I managed to pull that off, or what I did to get faster and faster, first thing I did to improve my times was I decided to sit with all the fast guys this time. So typically when I get to the track, I try to sit out in the open where I'm a little more approachable so I can meet and talk to people. This time I sat like right where all the fast guys were sitting. All the guys that are always up there testing, tuning, things like that. I sat right next to them. The other thing I did was I had to face the fact that I didn't know everything about setup and I don't know everything about racing lines. So I was asking around. I was talking to people. I was asking people what they're doing to get their car to go a little bit faster. I was asking people to watch my car, tell me what they think. I was trying to get other input from other drivers that know the track really well, know what it looks like to run a really, really fast lap or a really, really fast line. out there, and I was asking for feedback. Some of the guys that work there, they were watching and they were telling me how to improve my lines, like where I was losing time. So I was basically opening myself for feedback instead of just going in there with this thought process that I knew what I was doing. I became the student, not the teacher. So going back to my goals, improve every time I went out to the track, went super fast. I wanted to go fast. I wanted my fast lap to be on pace with everybody's fast lap. I succeeded in one goal, failed in the other. I succeeded in the goal of improving my car every time, or improving my time every time I went out to the track. I did run faster every time I went out to the track. I was making changes. Every time I put the car on the track, I was making changes. The first change I made was to my rear toe and rear anti-squat. There was some feedback I got from some of the other guys that were talking about some of the things that they were trying out, and this is what they saw was better. Tried it out. It was great. Second time I did is I did some changes to my steering acronym. My steering acronym was a little bit different than what everybody else was running up there. They noticed that my car was kind of twitchy, and they told me to switch it around. Basically, move the positions on my steering acronym. That actually shaved off 17 seconds. The part where I failed was the speed. I'm about a second and a half off from the top guys there. I feel like I should be closer. I should be able to run close to those laps just without the consistency. I did make significant mistakes in every round that I ran last night. However, that's kind of expected, especially when I know that I'm trying to go for speed over consistency. I know I can drive the track without making mistakes. My problem is that I'm slow. So the most important part of that was what I learned. What I learned last night. This is my first time back to track where I had a completely different mindset. What I learned was my car is way behind on performance modifications. There are guys that stay at the track and just keep driving laps, and they improve their car little by little until it's absolutely perfect. I wasn't trying to copy setup because I drive different than other people, but there were certain performance modifications that people were doing that were making the car easier to drive, and I was not doing those. I was way back. Like, people were looking at my car like, oh, you're not doing this yet? You didn't do this yet? You didn't do this yet? I'll be honest, I didn't. I basically felt my car felt good. My car felt good where I could be consistent. I thought that was enough, but things have changed. You can't just be consistent anymore. You got to be fast. So made a whole bunch of improvements. The other thing I learned is my car, and I kind of knew this, but another thing I was in denial about, my car is not maintained very well. It was essentially clapped out. It was beat up. Like I need to change my out drives, my drive shafts. There was so much binding in my drivetrain. Also, my servo was like doing this weird popping thing. Like my car needed help. It needed to be rebuilt. It was just in really, really bad shape. And I think the most important and the biggest thing I learned was my reflexes are not good. They're not like they used to be. How I figured that out, usually when people wreck in front of me, I dodge it really quick. I can adjust really quick. When I make mistakes, I can adjust really quick. I can correct. It's not there anymore. I can't do that. And I started thinking, like, how is that even possible? Well, in order to improve reflexes, it takes practice, which I don't do. I need to practice more. Or you do activities that do improve your reflexes. Like my sons are really, really good at RC. Why? They play video games. That is the one good thing about video games, is it does improve your reflexes. Mine are awful. I'm on the computer all day, talking in front of a camera, working all day. I don't do anything to improve my reflexes. I have to practice. I have to do things that kind of sharpen my mind, sharpen my mental acuity. I have a lot of work to do. With all that said, I still had fun. I would be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat frustrated with how I finished. I didn't finish that great, but again, I was trying to change my mindset. I'm trying to overlook the whole, who cares? Who cares if those guys beat me? Who cares if the guy that runs just at the local track beats me? I need to focus on getting my car good, going fast, improving myself. So yes, I'm rebuilding my car, working on my reflexes, and getting more practice. I'm actually going to try to go out to the track before the crawl event this Saturday. So hopefully, I'm thinking, this might be wishful thinking. I'm thinking if I go really hard and I'm disciplined and I get enough practice, that I should be back up to speed in about a month and a half. I think I'm already going to see improvement. I'm super excited to go back at the track. The drive is there again. It was fun. Well, I hope you liked this video, guys. If you did, smash the like button, subscribe to my channel, turn on the notification bell, and you guys will see me next time. Later, guys.